Welcome back to the channel, champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, welcome back to Classic World of Warcraft Mist of Pandaria. We're here with Steedle Dumb, hanging out in Ashenvale, here with Clug Goresplatter. Let's get into what's going on in Ashenvale and see what the Night Elves are doing over here after we pursued them from Majara. Let's get into it. These woods may be silent, but our enemies lurk behind every trunk. I've discovered many an orc with arrows in his back. His weapon is still sheathed. It is treacherous here behind the lines, but we could use strong arms and sharp minds down at the Mosharan ramparts. Kadrak is preparing an offensive from there. He prefers actions to talk. You and he will get along. Speak with me when you're ready, and I will fly you there. You are just in time, adventurer. Old Clug has been slinking around those woods too long. He grows too cautious. Jumping at shadows, we will fear this forest no longer. The time has come to subdue Ashenvale once and for all. Our forces are holding up admirably, adventurer. Be that as it may, there are yet wounded to attend to, many still in the field of battle. I have created a salve that should grant the wounded enough energy to return to the ramparts for treatment. Please administer it to any in need before they become lost to us. Thank you, adventurer. I shall include your service to the Horde in my report. I should have these troops fit to fight again in no time. Loktar, adventurer, the campaign is finally underway. Soon all of our Ashenvale will be in the grip of the Horde. As we expected, our offensive is forcing the enemy to test our defenses at every position. Here at Morshan, their assault has been decimated, but as the Vice Titans, they will have no choice but to continue to press us here. Scout the region, adventurers. Search for the Night Elf survivors and cut them down before they can regroup for another assault. Good work, adventurer. Your efforts will help keep the enemy on their heels while our forces sweep across the land. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the ramparts. Things may appear a little chaotic here, but do not worry. Kadrak has this juncture sealed up tight. Not a single elf has breached our lines. While you're here, I'm expecting a shipment of fresh supplies from Orgrimmar any day, but our watchmen are running dangerously low on arrows. Bring me any you find, and I will make it worth your trouble. Well done, adventurer. This should help get us by until our shipment arrives. His name strikes fear into the hearts of our alliance foes. He is reliable, fiercely loyal, and until now, punctual. Something's not right, adventurer. Gorat's mission was to find and eliminate the elf in charge of this assault on the ramparts. He should be somewhere in the region of Fallen Sky Lake. Find him. Listen carefully, adventurer. Gorat coughs deeply as he strains to speak. It was an ambush. We were returning to the ramparts. All of us lost. We discovered their leader. Gorak painstakingly fills a vial with the blood spilling from one of his wounds. My men must be avenged. Bring this to Kadrak. He will know what to do. Gorak expires. Kadrak listens intently as you share Gorat's last words. It is as I feared then. May his rest be peaceful. Only not yet. The Horde may have never known one more loyal than Gorat. He never failed to complete a mission, and it would seem that he refuses to allow this to be his first. Gorat had you deliver this vial for a purpose. Danae is the daughter of a revered shaman and is more powerful than she appears. Bring her the vial and hope that we are not too late. Let's have a look, adventurer. Fortune is with us this day, adventurer. Gorat's blood was fresh enough for me to conduct a special ritual taught to me as a child. Use this imbued blood on Gorat's corpse to summon forth his lingering spirit. Do his final bidding, then report back here to Kadrak. Spirits keep you safe, friend. Well done, adventurer. The elf captain is dead, and the soul of one of our beloved brethren can sleep in peace. I shall pass on word of your deeds to my superiors in Orgrimmar. Kadrak has just received fresh orders for our troops. I hear we're to begin offensive strikes into Ashenvale. I have far too few supplies to support an assault, and my shipment from Orgrimmar has yet to arrive. I am forced to improvise, and could use your help, adventurer. Speak with Kadrak and ask him for the reins to Brewtusk. The Kodo will take you to the Warsong labor camp. Once there, seek out Gorka and ask her to load you up with logs. Welcome, adventurer. It's good to see that the road to Morshan ramparts remains clear. Truan needs wood, huh? Normally I could provide, but not today. With constant elves attacks, gathering lumber is dangerous work. The peons I have left are reluctant to venture into the woods. You want wood? Then go convince the peons to work and keep them safe. I cannot afford to lose any more. It seems you solved one problem only to face another, adventurer. You have your wood, but the encroaching elves have made it impossible for your coda to return to Morshan ramparts. I've dispatched a runner to Splinter Tree to summon aid. It shouldn't take long for their forces to clear the way. In the meantime, I would ask that you do us a service. Rust has rendered our shredders inoperable. A little lubrication and they'll be as good as new. The oil from the rotting slimes just north of here should work just fine. Thank you for the oil, adventurer. Now prepare yourself. My runner has returned with some desperate news. Splinter Tree is surrounded. There'll be no help coming from Splinter Tree. The elves have launched a major assault on our stronghold there, and they have the place surrounded. We must inform Kadrak or die trying. Crota has been loaded up with the wood you collected. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll charge the enemy lines. Gorka, we must always be prepared for losses. Her honorable service to the Horde will not be forgotten, and her sacrifice shall not be in vain. You're coming with me, adventurer. There's no one else that I can spare, and we cannot afford for Splinter Tree to be lost. Prepare yourself. Speak to me again when you're ready. Gorka's death was not in vain, adventurer. Splinter Tree would have certainly fallen if we hadn't come when we did. Now we must get to work shoring up her defenses. This isn't over. We knew the elves wouldn't go down without a fight, but no one expected them to be able to lay siege to Splinter Tree. Time for them to pay for their actions. Nearby in Dordanel Barrel Den lies something very dear to the enemy, the Forest Heart. I need someone to make their way to the heart and corrupt it. That someone is you, adventurer. First, though, bring me my axe to Dorak. Here in the mines, he'll make use of the blood of our enemies. Tainting the Forest Heart? How ruthless and utterly vicious blow. I adore the idea. Blasted elves, they knew right where to hit us. I was dumb outrunners. I tried to warn them that we were being spied on, but no one listened. Now look at us, cooped up here like chickens. Never too late for vengeance, Mon. Hunt 'em down and make 'em pay for what they have done. Good, good. The fewer of them elves running around, the better. Did you hear that? Ghost? I hate ghosts. Their eerie howls are coming from the barrows to the south. Ah, make them stop. Please, mister, I'll pay good money to get those voices out of my head. Woohoo, you silenced the voices. Thank you, thank you. There, the blood of the fallen Caldor is turned. It can now be used on the Forest Heart in Dordanel Barrow Den. Doing so will utterly corrupt it. The sacred relic of the arrogant elves will be turned against them. How poetic. Durak laughs cruelly. The Barrow Den lies nestled against the hills to the southeast. One of my imps has laid a blood trail from the entrance to the heart. Make haste. Kadrak is not likely to be in a patient mood. Off you go, adventurer. It is done. Good work, adventurer. That will gradually weaken their forces as well as their spirits. The remains of the demonic Burning Legion have been a thorn in our side for far too long. No more. The demons are attacking from the areas known as Fellfire Hill, Demonfall Canyon, and Demonfall Ridge to the east. Go and destroy as many as you can to bring glory to both yourself and the Horde. That's better. There's nothing quite like ridding our world of a demon, and they make for worthy opponents as well, unlike the weak races of the Alliance. Draka leans down to speak to you. Listen, before you're saying anything, I know we're not to meddle with demonic energies, but look around you. These are desperate times, adventurer. We'll most likely die here regardless. May as well go out in a blaze of glory, I say. So, are you in? Take this canister and go southeast to Fellfire Hill. Use it near the patches of Fellfire and bring it back to me when you've filled it. And best not to mention this to anyone. Oh yes, this will teach those elves. Just you watch. The demon dropped this parchment, which is amazingly written in the Orcish tongue. The ones mentioned in it, Diathorsis and Gorgonon, are the two infamous dreadlords that control the demons hereabouts. The plans detail preparations for a demonic attack on Splinter Tree Post to the northwest. You're certain that Valusha at Splinter Tree Post would be interested in these. Dreadlords? They plan to attack us here at Splinter Tree Post? Not why I still Draw a breath. Valusha crumples the demon-scrawled plans in her fist. No, we will not allow this to happen. They are a blight upon our world. Perfect. This will show the elves what the Horde is capable of when we're backed into a corner. Listen, adventurer, you must say nothing of this to anyone. Garrosh will surely approve once he sees the results, but if we are found out beforehand, our heads will be placed on spikes. Draka hands you a hastily written note. Bring this to Durak. You can find him in the mines behind me, just to the north. He will instruct you further. What's this? Who are you? Durak reads Draka's note. Draka shouldn't know better than to be so brazen, but it looks like you're up to your eyes in this. As much to lose as anyone. Very well. What Draka requires is a magnet of sorts, something that her demonic missiles will be drawn to. Durak grins slyly. I happen to know of a method that should suit our purposes. You scour the mines for flat-sized chunks of ore, while I prepare a special enchantment. Well done. These should hold a curse long enough for our purposes. Just in time, monk. The elves have launched another attack from the guard towers. Use the accursed ore to mark targets for Draka. Her projectiles will strike your target and erupt in fell magic flame, destroying any nearby enemies. There is so strong prejudice against the use of demonic magics, unjustified, but real nonetheless. For this reason, I will transform you into an imp for the duration of the mission to prevent you from being identified. Did you feel it, adventurer? The raw fell power seething through your being? There is nothing else like it. I have a special mission that requires a well-equipped, competent adventurer. As I have no one else to spare, I suppose I'll have to settle for you. The enemy has assaulted Warsong Lumber Camp and cut it off from the rest of our forces. An important Blood Elf diplomat en route to Orgrimmar is trapped there. She must be liberated. Take the road northeast and pour this powder into the smoldering brazier to summon our operative there. Do whatever he might require of you. Dismissed. You have your work cut out for you here, friend. Let's hope that you're up to the task. As you've been told by now, we are to escort a diplomat from within the besieged lumber camp to safety. As it stands, that's simply impossible. The elves have 1,000 arrows trained on the camp's exits. First, we must create a diversion, something that will take their eyes off the camp for a time. My idea is simple. Take this axe and cut down the trees they've been nurturing in the region. When you're through, use the signal powder here to speak with me again. Nice work, adventurer. You've demoralized the enemy and harvested resources for the Horde. Let's hope the rest of the mission goes as well. Listen carefully, adventurer. There are 3 leaders in this region who are commanding the elves, keeping their focus directed on the lumber mill. Slaying them will certainly cause panic and disarray, hopefully enough for us to successfully complete our mission. While you're at it, bringing down their scouts can only aid our cause. Well done, adventurer. They're in complete disarray. Just look at them. Well, adventurer, this is as good as it gets. The elves are scrambling to recover from your recent deeds. There's no better time to break into the lumber camp. Make your way in and speak with Overseer Gorthak. He'll instruct you how best escort the diplomat's safety. Good luck. Gorthak sighs disappointedly. If only you'd arrived an hour ago. The diplomat suffered mortal wounds at the hands of an elf assassin. How the enemy was able to infiltrate the camp undetected remains a mystery. It's not as like I haven't got enough to think about here. Keeping this place operational is hard enough without constant elf and Drunai harassment. Now on top of everything, there's an assassin lurking around the camp. Who's killed an important diplomat on my watch? Whoever it is couldn't have gone far, adventurer. Scour the camp until you find her, and then avenge the diplomat. At least I can bring the assassin's head with me when I have to answer to Hellscream. Well done, adventurer. Our one last request. It would probably be best if none of my laborers knew this assassin ever existed. I cannot believe that she's gone. It all happened so fast. I understand that I have you to thank for avenging my mistress for that. For that, you have my gratitude, and that of Silvermoon. In her wisdom, my lady foresaw this end. She prepared a missive to be delivered in the event that something happened to her. We were to join an retinue at the crossroads, just north of here. Please, adventurer, meet them in our stead and see that message is delivered. Gurtar listens as you inform him of Sheila's passing. I'll deliver this to Hellscream personally, adventurer. In the meantime, there's something I need you to do for me. I have a bit of a personal request for you, adventurer. It has been many moons since I have seen my love, Draka. It will be many more before we are able to be together again. I fear that as time passes, her love for me will wane. This braid has special meaning to the two of us, as do thorned blood cups and the flower of this region. I ask that you pluck the flowers and weave them into this twine, then present the gift to Draka on my behalf. Recognizing at once the nature of the gift, Draka begins to weep. Oh, adventurer, thank you for this gift. It means more than you can know. Adventurer, you will see to it that this attack by the Burning Legion never comes to pass. Go and slay these dreadlords. Without them, the rest of the demons are essentially mindless. You find Gorgonin in Demon Fall Canyon south beyond Fellfire Hill, near Manaroth's floating broken spear. Diathorsis, the Seeker, resides somewhere in the Barrow Den atop Demon Fall Ridge. Return to me with their weapons as proof of your deed. Never again will the Burning Legion make slaves of the orcs or any other race of the Horde. Bravely fought, adventurer. You have the true heart of the Horde beating inside you. Give us much honor. Listen, adventurer, I know this assault on Splinter has everyone worked up, but if we forget about the Satyr portals, we'll come out of this crisis to face an even larger one. Locke stares at your expressionless face. You don't know about the portals to the northeast in the region of Satanar and Xavian? The satyrs are attempting to summon in demons to bolster their numbers. We must be vigilant in closing those portals, no matter what issues we face here. Good work, adventurer. One less thing we have to worry about. Hey, I've been traveling through Ashenvale heading towards Ratchet and decided to make a stop here at Splinter Tree. I'm always looking for an opportunity, and it seems that the satyr horns are in high demand in Ratchet these days. After asking around here, it seems that the satyrs in Nightrun's Satanar and Xavian all have the type of horns I am looking for. I am no match for those satyrs, but you look like you might be. Tell you what, you collect the horns for me and I'll make it worth your time. These are perfect, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out. Oh, and this is for your time. Hey, adventurer, come here. My raiders and I are about to attack the Silverwing outpost to the west. Our target is its leader, Darrell Moonfire. Scouts report the outpost is defended heavily with sentinels and warriors. The battle will be glorious. Do you want to share in the glory, adventurer, and aid us? If so, then when it's over, you can report our success to my superior, Urtog Rage Tusk in Splinter Tree. What do you say? Are you with us? So Turek's attack was successful. Well done, adventurer. Night elves are decent foes, a little skinny but strong and fierce. I'm sure the battles was something to see. The mighty hippogriff Sharp Talon has been slain, with the claw of the felled beast serving as a testament to your victory. Sanani Thunderheart at the Silverwing Refuge will no doubt be interested in seeing this trophy as proof of your deed. You have slain the beast. I owe you a great debt, friend. The beast terrorized many over the years, but its death holds special meaning to me. You see, recently my brother fell victim to these very claws. I shall sleep well now, knowing that he has been avenged. The mighty bear, Ursangus, is no more. The small quarter crescent emblem on its paw indicates that this beast was trained by the Night Elves to prowl the forest in search of their enemies. There is no telling how many of your Horde allies fell to this creature. Paw should be brought to Tarkan at Silverwind Refuge. He will be pleased that such a weapon has been removed from the enemy's arsenal. The Paw of Ursangus. Have you any idea what trouble this beast has caused us over the years? Those days are over now, thanks to you. I shall forward this trophy on to Orgrimmar to be put on display along with your account of its death. Congratulations. You should have seen it, adventurer. The elves thought Silverwind to be impenetrable. With its heavy defenses and their army of water elementals, they were almost right. Almost. One of our mages was able to summon a twisted elemental designed to send the others into a chaotic rage. Ah, the looks on their faces. Tarkin laughs. Unfortunately, the mage who summoned it fell in battle. Now I need someone to bring down our creation. Well done, adventurer. A fitting end to a textbook assault. The furbolgs are more numerous than we expected in these southern regions. They have also been far more aggressive here than we would like. With our resources divided between hunting down elves and harvesting much needed lumber, that that leaves that leaves a that leaves you to help me put an end to our furbog distraction. I have research to conduct here in the meantime. I need you to take a more hands-on approach. Bring me the ears of nearby furbogs as proof to Tarkin that the problem is being dealt with. Good work, Ventura. This should keep them licking their wounds for a time. My research has paid off. I believe that with a show of force, we can diminish the furball's aggressiveness. Take this banner a short ways northeast and place it on their totem mound. They will try to destroy the banner, but hold your ground until their chief, Murga, appears to save face for the tribe. Bring me the totem he carries. Gather your allies, adventurer. This is no task for a single adventurer. Good work, adventurer. Issuing that challenge to the Foulweeds and defeating their leader sends them a strong message. The Horde is not to be trifled with. I don't believe that tribe will be giving us much trouble for a long time. The slain elemental has produced an intensely glowing globe of water. The contents of the globe are, at best, disgusting. It would be safe to assume that whatever has befouled the water of Mistral Lake is most likely present in the water of the globe. It's not exactly common knowledge who might be interested in such a find. Perhaps Mastok Rilwit at Splinter Tree Post might have an idea. You find a nasty ball of water and decide to bring it to me? Who am I, the Earthen Ring or something? Actually, that does give me an idea. Perhaps you do need the Earthen Ring for this. I mean, if it helps clear up the situation at the lake for good, then I'm all for it. You know who the Earthen Ring are, adventurer? No reports have made it out here since the beginning of the siege on Splinter Tree. By now, Commander Grimfang must be getting anxious. I am sending you to Zoram Strand to deliver our report. It's not pretty, but at least you'll have the facts. Speak to Vulagra when you're ready to make this trip. Make the trip. Commander Grimfang's brow wrinkles as he reads the report. This is grim news indeed. May the spirits preserve them until we can fight our way to Splinter Tree. There's an evil lurking here along the coast, adventurer. It is the resting place of the doomed city of Zoram, long destroyed and submerged beneath the seas, lost and nearly forgotten. Now the Naga have returned, and for what reason we do not know. But reasons matter little. We must defend the land we have worked so hard to claim as our own. Return to me 20 of their heads, throw the Naga back to the depths. We could use more of your kind around here, adventurer. Thank you for your help. Vorash the Lasher, the fiendish hydra that roams the seas, she has attacked our outposts, each time unprovoked, laying waste to anything that falls in her path. But I am ready, adventurer. I have prepared to best the hydra and end attacks on Zormgar. The Naga honored the wicked nature of this beast with a brazier that remains lit on the island just off the coast. I believe that if we put it out, Vorash will appear in anger. We need to help, so be sure to bring some strong allies. I have witnessed many Naga attacks since I arrived here. It puts my mind at ease that Vorash will no longer roam freely. We are in your debt, adventurer. The Earthen Ring is a shamanistic group dedicated to studying and preserving the elements. They have forgotten more about crazy old gods, ancient legends, and lore than most scholars will ever know. Lucky for you, I know someone in the Earthen Ring here in Ashenvale. Head over to Zormgar Outpost on the coast of the Zoram Strand. Show Jinnu Sankri what you found. If anyone can figure out that globe significance, it'd be him. This globe, it is most disturbing. Many of the more powerful elementals receive their power and energy through such devices. To find one like this nearly intact is one thing. To find it so tainted is another. I will see that this globe is studied properly by the Earthen Ring. Perhaps we can bring an end to this corruption of the elements. Perhaps this is a fair exchange for bringing this globe to the attention of the Earthen Ring. The Naga Makas, with their defiance, we will drive them and their allies out of this land for good. Travel north of here to Blackfathom Deeds and speak with Jinyu Senkri. He's already made his way inside. Be wary, Zaya, by the way. She can be a bit temperamental at times. Did Commander Grimfang send you? I've asked him to find suitable recruits to aid me here. This is no small task, adventurer. We have more ships arriving, and without the lighthouse, they'll be lost, or worse. You are hereby charged with keeping its fire lit. Collect the blubber from the hydras in these waters, then bring it to the forge here to melt it into oil. Throwing that oil on the lighthouse fire will buy us the time we need. Nice work, adventurer. No more ships will run aground thanks to you. Shoddy workmanship. There's no other explanation. These ships must have been constructed in a hurry. Entire pieces of armor plating are falling off without even sustaining a direct hit. I'll show them how it's to be done, but first I need you to recover the pieces from the sea floor. Return to me with the pieces and I'll do the rest. Good work, adventurer. I'll show them how an armored ship should be built. We have urgent need for good adventurers at Hellscrim's Watch, adventurer. But before you're dispatched, there remains something that needs doing here. Most of our perishable goods were lost at sea due to mainly to Alliance attacks. We must stock enough food to carry out our Ashenvale campaign just east of here. You should find wildlife in abundance. Bring back the best meat you can find for our troops. These venison should make our soldiers' spirits rise for the coming battles. Here's something for your troubles. There's more to this Naga problem than meets the eye, adventurer. It appears that the issue will not be resolved by merely thinning their numbers. To humble them, a more severe impression must be made. Travel to the northern end of Zoram Strand, Black Fathom depths. Once there, demonstrate to the Naga that their presence in this region will no longer be tolerated. Excellent. Let the Naga retreat back into the seas where they belong. Within the beginning tunnels of Black Fathom Deeps, there are large sapphire crystals along the cave walls. We noticed that the Naga started harvesting the crystals around the same time their weaponry greatly improved. The crystals seem to have great elemental power, and if used inappropriately, could make for a powerful component for my smithing. Will you help me, adventurer? Black Fathom Deeps can be found along Zoram Strand to the north of our outpost. Excellent. These will do nicely. Here's your reward for your hard work. Into the fray with you, adventurer. Hellscrim's Watch is one of our most contentious fronts in Ashenvale. The experience should serve you well, assuming you survive. When you've made ready, speak with Androck. I've arranged for him to transport you directly to your station. Once you've arrived, seek out Captain Gorgath. He will guide you further. Bring pain and death to our enemies for the Horde. You come here as a child adventurer, you shall leave here a battle-hardened adventurer of the Horde. The once swift Shandumbra now lays still as you claim victory over it. This legendary creature is dear to the Night Elves. Its head should serve as an intimidating trophy and as a sign of the end of the Alliance in Ashenvale. Captain Golgoth at Hellscrim's Watch will no doubt be delighted to receive the head of the slain Nightsaber. Shandumbra's head? None can say how many of our Horde brethren have fallen to this beast over the years. Your prowess has ensured that no more shall suffer this fate. War Chief Hellscream shall hear of your deeds, adventurer. Delays. I'm at wit's end. I was told that this goblin was brilliant, that he had come up with this gadget sure to shock the enemy into submission. So far, he's produced nothing but empty promises. If he comes up empty-handed again, I'm going to toss him off the cliff. You go and speak to him, adventurer. Let him know that my fuse is running short. Let me tell you something, adventurer. The bossman simply doesn't appreciate the art and craftsmanship that goes into making fine explosives. Our forces are not ready to assault Astronar just yet, adventurer. They know we're coming, though, and they're not content to sit and wait for us. At the base of this cliff, they've created a camp from which they launch bothersome attacks by the light of the moon. Before these skirmishes bolster their confidence any further, I want you to visit them with the wrath of the Horde. Return to me when the elves have been humbled a bit. Well done, adventurer, but there is much that remains to be done here. I'm definitely onto something here. I have enough volatile elements salvaged from our arsenal to make the explosives Gargath wants, but I need to stabilize it and pack it into bombs. What I need is some clay, and not just any clay. Moonkiss clay. It's only found on the northern banks of Ashenar Lake, and it possesses the quality I need to bring out the full potential of my discovery. This is perfect. Oh, just wait till you see what I can do with this. Thistlefur furbogs are threatening our expansion. Thistlefur village to our west blocks the way between us and here. and the Splinter Tree Post. It's a path that would circumvent the village of Ashtanar without it. We give the Alliance an extra expansion path. Adventure. We must not allow an expansion path gap. Proceed to Thistlefer Village and thin out the fur bogs. You will be given compensation for this task, but more importantly, you will be doing your duty for the Horde. Well done, Adventure. Well done. I will continue to send forces to thin out the fur bogs, but I can at least count on a different path that will be free of Alliance entanglements. The Horde conquest of Ashenvale is now in full swing. You've earned your pay this day, hero. I salute you. My kinfolk were traveling here with many sacred troll charms, but the Thistlefer furbogs attacked and killed them before they reached Zongar. Those vile furbogs, I miss my brothers and sisters who were killed, but we will meet again in the afterlife. However, their troll charms hold great value in this world. It is an outrage that the furbogs have them. Adventurer, you must retrieve the charms. They are in chest in Thistlefer Hold, a cave at the end of Thistlefer Village, north of Ashtanar. You found them? Thank you. Thank you, adventurer. You do not know how great a thing you have done for me. A troll without his charm is like an orc without his battle scars. Worthless. Who are you? Adventurer, you're no furbolg. They are cursed. They thought I was a bear and captured me, and now they starve me. My strength is failing. Help me escape, then speak with my sister Yama at the Splinter Tree Post to the east. Adventurer, I must escape. You found my brother. He was captured by the Thistlefirs. That is terrible news to hear, for although many furbolgs are noble creatures of the Thistlefer are corrupt. Thank you for rescuing my brother, adventurer. I do not want to think of how they treated poor Wool. He will likely sleep long after this ordeal. Tweedle gesticulates empathetically. I've done it. This should satisfy even Gorgoth. We just need a test that will sufficiently show off our efforts. Ah, the wagon. The bossmans wanted that rotted out piece of junk hauled off for days. Use my explosives to get rid of it, then see what the captain has to say. So Tweedle found a way to get those explosives working, eh? It's about time. So Tweedle finally came through on those explosives, eh? They couldn't have come at a better time. The elves of Ashtanar are preparing to make a devastating assault on our camp. As we speak, drop our new weapon on them from the skies. The destruction of Ashtanar will be a dagger in the heart of the night elves everywhere. Speak with Thrakura when you're ready to begin the assault. Aim true, adventurer. Your deeds today shall live long in the Horde's glorious history. Your efforts have dealt a devastating blow to the enemy. Whoa, look at him burn. It's revolutionary, a real breakthrough in explosive technology, which of course is the only kind that matters. I'm going to be the envy of every goblin south of Northrend. Believe it or not, I've actually refined the formula to be even more potent. Here, take a sample of this stuff southeast to Silverwind Refuge. Maybe my cousin Flues can use it to help the Horde capture that objective. Well, look at this. Little Tweedle has really come through this time. This stuff blew up Ashtanar, you say? As you can see, we don't need any help taking over Silverwind Refuge, but Tweedle always did think small. If this stuff's really as good as you say, then there's no limit to what we might do. Greetings, adventurer. Congratulations on victorious assault on Ashtanar. The elves shall not soon forget the humiliation you have suffered at your hand, but you must know the elves are not the only obstacle to the Horde's conquering of Ashenvale. To the east, the shaman of the Earthen Ring requires assistance with yet another crisis. You can find him near the base of the volcano, Thunder Peak. The goblin stares at you, blinks several times before speaking. The spirits whispered that help would soon arrive. Pardon my surprise, but I was hoping the spirits would guide someone a little more heroic. These elementals are trusted allies. Listen to them and do their bidding. If we fail, there will remain nothing in Ashenvale worth fighting for. Lord Magmathar's minions must first be dealt with if we are to retake this area and put a stop to the fiery destruction on the forest. The lava ragers on the flow to the north are strengthened by being on their own element. I fear that on your own, you won't have much of a chance against them. When you are ready, speak to me again, and I will summon one of my own to assist you. You acquitted yourself well in battle on the field. However, I'm afraid that Lord Magmathar has taken notice of you, the destruction that you've wreaked upon his minions. You will have to deal with him, or he is sure to burn you alive, adventurer. The massive earth elemental gazes down upon you. The flow of the lava must be stopped if we are to prevail. I will grant to you a portion of my power. Use it to fill the lava fissures. Well done, adventurer. Lord Magmathar's fire is now trapped, restrained within the earth once more. The time has come, adventurer. When you have steeled yourself, we will speak again, and I will summon forth a whirling vortex to speed your way up to the skies over Thunder Peak. Channel the power of the earthen ring through the elemental to slay Lord Magmathar, so we may bring him to balance once more. You've done it. The spirits were right after all. The power of fire is subdued, and the four elements are returned to harmony. The rest of Ashenvale is spared this fiery fate. You have the eternal thanks of the earthen ring. We have the enemy on their heels. Victory is within sight. It is not yet time to celebrate, though, adventurer. There remains much to be done before the Horde can lay claim to Ashenvale. At Rainer Wood Retreat to the east, a battle has been joined. Reports indicate many Horde wounded. Take these medical supplies there and give them to Throg. Tell him of our assault on Astronar. It may help to bolster morale. Thug listens intently as you recount your assault on Astronar. This is good news indeed, adventurer, but right now we need more than just news here. These triage kits will be put to good use. The triage kits will help us keep up the fight, but we are at a stalemate. The Dryads die easy enough, but their leader is resurrecting them soon as they fall. We face an endless stream of the vermin. Keep Ordinus's hides in that mutated tree. Our efforts to fight our way to him have been in vain. Perhaps you could work your way to him while we contend with his dryads. Surely this is child's play for someone who have conquered Ashtanar. No. Very well, Venture. You have succeeded where I could not. You have earned my respect. This could be the end of me. Perhaps my actions were not thought out as well as they should have been. The good news is that we pushed back in an attack that would have otherwise meant the end of Splinter Tree. Let us pray that Commander Hellscream sees it that way. I am certain to be summoned to Orgrimmar to explain my actions. Please, adventurer, go ahead of me and present this letter to Garrosh. Do what you can to soften his heart towards me. Fools, this Draka woman has allowed herself to be manipulated by a demon. Garrosh studies you for a moment, and I smell its taint on you as well, adventurer. The demons want nothing more than for us to renew our dependence on their foul magic. That reliance can only lead to the entire orc race becoming enslaved. You wish to see Draka go unpunished? Then you must find the demon's pawn who has manipulated her and destroy him. If you do not soon return to me with his head of this being, then I shall see yours and Draka's hoisted upon a spike. Gah, very well. I'll remove the bounty I had placed upon your head, though I'm sorely tempted to end your life anyway, just on principle. Be sure that you never raise my ire again, adventurer. Now get out of my sight. Okay, guys. Well, that was the end of Ashenvale. That one was actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but a lot of these zones have been. But that was very good. The Horde conflict between the Alliance and the Horde and figuring out things about Astronar and blowing it up and everything like that. That was pretty cool. But I think we're going into Stone Talon Mountains next. That's what it kind of seems like. I'm going to stick on the Kalimdor side, so we'll see when we get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can do to make these videos more enjoyable for you, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys are subbing so you guys get notifications of every upload I do. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Peace.